As you all know, 3 times today the ghost got out. So me and my son, we went and we actually took some cattle panels we had off to the side, and we went all the way down to the other fence. So we will be putting a door there later on, but they can't get back out. Now, I believe in people being kind. What does that mean? That's simple. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't comment. I mean, this person, I don't care his name, will just say he has a picture of him holding a gun. Can't see his face. Saying, who cares? Well, I care, and people who watch my videos, they care. They care about my animals. They care about my way of life. And sometimes they think, oh, well, that's cool. Or I never thought about that. I've even had people visit and try it. That's private. I don't film that. And they're like, that is a lot of work you don't show. And it is a lot of work, but I enjoy it. Why? It keeps me healthy. It keeps me exercised. It it's amazing what it does for me. I'm constantly moving. I'm not sitting around in the boob tube eating that bag of chips. Now there's times that I got a good movie on and I got my popcorn out, okay? But after retirement, a lot of my friends sat around, gained like 30, 40 pounds and didn't do much, but sat in their living room and did just that. And they know they did it. And I'm kind of proud of myself at 60 years of age that's doing just that. So, you know, I don't know what else to anyone who wants to be rude. But, I'm sorry for the ones that are. But here, guys, we're a small channel. We're not big like the rest of them. We work very hard for our footage. I don't want to show you the same old, same old, same old. But I did promise I will give you clips of the cleanup and in between. I can't do cleanup all day long. I do have to stop. There are other things that has to be done. I run a small business. What's that but business? I make eco-friendly products, okay? And I make wreaths for seasons, like Christmas, Easter. I do all that stuff, and I enjoy every minute of it. Hello, everyone who's joined. I think I'm supposed to push something to welcome to the live chat. Remember the card you see, it says remember. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's chats or anything. I don't see anything, but that's fine. You know, uh, but yeah, I don't. I you're gonna say something rude to me, like who cares? There, I'm getting done. We did put up a fence tonight. Took an hour. We put up 3 cattle panels and 6 T-posts, and we got them. Oh, good for you enjoying. Yes, thank you. It says every comment is positive. I believe every comment should. Now I did delete the comment. I did think it was uncalled for, and you don't have to watch the video, so why even comment? Just move on. It's a thing called flip. you know, um, but I'm not for everybody. Not everybody either likes a female homesteader. A lot of them say, well, that's man's work. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. My husband's a city slicker. You have seen him in the background, but all in all, he doesn't know what he's doing. He gives his best shot. Okay. Well, we did. We got the fence up. There's no gate. We'll put that up later. They can't get out now, so it was quick and easy. It wasn't really quick, but we knew the sun was setting tonight, and we wanted the goats to be safe. It says, "What's a homesteader?" A homesteader? Well, they're called many things. There are some off-grid homesteaders, but homesteaders who uh, live a simpler life. Now, you can't really do that in this day. I guess you could, but to survive in this world, you have to have internet. I have Starlink. I've always said it. It's amazing. It's always worked for me. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. My goats produce milk. I make soaps from that milk, and I sell them. I also make eco-friendly products. Um, yeah, I do quite a bit of things. I have a little store stand, a stand inside of a store where I sell these things. I also sell them, that's a homesteader. I mean, I have a big garden. I can my food. I have dry canning. I, as you've seen, I do meal prep. We did slaughter 2 cows a year ago. That's not for me. Um, I'm a breeder. I do not slaughter animals to eat. I will go to the store and get my meat. Kitchens? No, I don't believe so. Are they in Georgia? Because that's where I'm at. I'm in Georgia. So I mean, I don't know them. I've been to um, a lot homesteading things. Bye. Thank you for coming. I've been to a couple of conventions. There are quite a few. A lot of them have less land than I do. You don't really need a whole lot of land to chickens. We sell our eggs. Um, we sell our peeps. So, and we have a pecan farm. As you all know, the trees got destroyed. So we're going to say, okay, do we replace half our trees that in this whole pasture that got wiped out, or do we plant fruit trees? And best growth here are apples, oranges, and peaches. And I'm thinking, maybe I ask you guys, what do you think when I replace the trees? Um, Pecans will take almost 20 years before they'll start producing any pecans. We do have 10 left, and the ones we had was producing about 1,000 pounds of pecans. So if we focus on the 10 that we have left, that's still a pretty good income. So um, that's what a homesteader does. They buy land. They try to live. They try to live off of it. I wouldn't say in a budget, because you just never know what's going to happen. You really don't. So, but all the goats are fine. Uh, let's see. Brutus is over here stretching. I don't know if you can see him. He's got the little tail wagging over there. But yeah. Oh, there was a last live I did. There was a few people asking me about the pop up. It's so destroyed. I'm going to design a chicken coop, and I want to make it really, really, really big, and I want to make it really, really safe for them. So my husband can walk in there and not hit, because he's 6'7". A lot of people don't realize how tall he really is, but he's 6'7". So yes, we sell our eggs and we sell our peeps. So we got a few incubators shown when season comes. And someone did ask me, how much do you sell them piece? We sell them for $1 a piece. That's what we sell them for. We're not $5-6. A lot of people don't buy peeps because they can't afford that. A lot of people think they need a big chicken coop. I would say, if you got some old chicken wire and you got some old pallets, you can get brand new pallets for $3, a little over $3 from Tractor Supply. You can make a really cool chicken coop, because my neighbor has awesome, I call it the condo of condos. So, and that was another question. How close is your nearest neighbor? She looks this big when she's outside. I don't know if that helps or not. She's pretty far. She's not that close. So, any questions? No? So we're trying to play catch up. We still have at least 5 more trees to cut completely into long logs and let those leaves dry out, because they're still green. And so we can burn them. It's nice to have the whole yard. I'm still finding things that came out of that shed, but me and my husband did talk about it. We are going to make that into the goat condo. So we're going to get a stand in there for milking, and we're going to get it all ready for goats, all goat supplies, everything in there. And because there's going to be a second gate with the other pasture, but that's where the boys is. So they just come in to have their hoofs cleaned and get measured, but the girls will come in from the other side and they will be milked. Now, somebody's asked me, how soon can a boy, well, actually at 11 weeks they can produce a baby. But I want to understand, if you have a mother and two boys, you should separate them as soon as possible. If not, might have an accident unless they're going to be a buddy. And a buddy is, you get this little machine, open up, and the band-aid expands, a big band expands, and you make sure you put it on there and everything is underneath that band. And they are great pets. We do sell them, but we sell them as pets. A lot of people want girls because they're great milkers, like I said. We have, I only give them grain once a day, and there's 5 feeders, and get it's a thing that holds 2 cups of grain, and each one gets grain in it. So they get healthy grains. They also get apples, which it's got vitamins and probiotics and everything in it, because especially when a storm comes in and brings things from other people's property, you're going to have to give your goats probiotics. But mine are very friendly, except for Sylvia. She's the boss, and if she doesn't want me to do something, thank you. Doesn't want me to Taurus, thank you. Want me to do something, she'll let me. No, you can't do it. She will literally in the back of me. If I'm touching her son, she's got her head all cockeyed and watching me until I stop touching him. She's had so many beautiful babies, and they've always been girls. They go just like that. Now, she's had 2 beautiful boys this time, and I did promise her that I would not take them. But I'm going to have, I believe I'm going to have a vet band them, because I've never done it. My sister does it, and we all know she's no longer with us, so I'm a little afraid to do that. But yes, you can make a nice living being a homesteader. But I would always say you should always have a part-time, that looks bad, a part-time job to have a part-time job you like doing, and you can at least give 3 days a week to. Any more than that, it's not a part-time job. But since the hurricane, I have been nothing but running around and on my toes, and goats getting out and cutting down trees and dealing with the USDA Farm Service Agency. These people are difficult. Okay, they keep changing how they do things, and they're not keeping us informed. So before I had to fill out this, now what I have to do, now they say, oh no, clean up the stuff. You can burn things and clean them up and do things like that. But don't move the stumps. Now that looks ugly. Now done it. So we cut up a tree every weekend. These trees are about 75 feet tall, and we cut them up, and there's the whole log laying there, and then we burn everything else. After that, we give it days between. We only do it on weekends, only because it's just not that easy to cut up these 100-foot tall trees that are laying on their sides. So yeah, once we do that, and they're going to do aerial to take pictures of the damage. And I don't know what's going to come, if they're going to reverse me for my trees or what they're going to do. But at this point, I do not believe I will be replacing them with pecan trees, but I will. I don't know, fruit tree. I love apples. I already got 2 apple trees out there that are really good. I have a lemon tree that is about this big, and it survived. But yes, burning, most of my clothes smell like smoke. Burning and cleaning up is probably going to be another 3 to 4 week event. It's not easy, and cleaning up debris is just horrible, but it's getting done. Like I said, it's getting done. So mainly why I came on tonight to do the live, is I know I missed yesterday's evening live, is because somebody who cares? Well, if you don't like the videos, please don't watch my videos. What happened? Oh, hi. What happened was we were in a hurricane in the beginning of the month, and my town still looks like a hot mess. Okay, people think, oh, but everybody's all cleaned up and gone home and this and that. No, it's not over. We still have trees down on their sides, roots taller, taller than me. I have to be careful when I walk around on the existing standing trees because they got loose limbs hanging in them. So it can be dangerous. I feel positive. I heard, I feel bad. I love your positive. I have to be. I always have to be positive. I was raised that way. My grandmother was a country woman who lived in the Shenandoah Mountains and had a farm. She had goats and cows and chickens. And no matter how bad it got, she always had a smile on her face and says, I'm here. I'm healthy. Why shouldn't I be happy? I have a roof over my head and I have a family who loves me. Nick, her. Now I'm going to be stupid. I don't know who that is. Give me a movie that they played in. And sometimes I know who you're talking about. The only Nick I know is Nicolas Cage. Oh, lucky to our lucky. Oh, lucky to our lucky. Okay. Um, last live, someone asked me to play a song, and I did. Oh, I'm lucky. Oh, okay. Don't say it. Oh, thank you. I think everybody's lucky if they're doing something they like. I did live a full life. Like I said, I left the farm life. I went out in the city. I worked with adults with Down syndrome for many years. I've learned a lot of patience and I've learned how lucky my life truly is. A lot of people say how many kids I have. I have 5 grown kids. I have 3 grandchildren and they're all teenagers right now. And I get a kick out of watching them. Okay. Oh, it okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, we don't say that word. Mm-mm, not nice. Um, so uh but yeah, I like it. I'm making Christmas wreaths right now. I started that earlier today, and I was looking out my big bay window when I saw the goats go right out again, and I was like, I don't win for losing. Show me your kids. Well, right now they're not here. Uh, Wait a minute. Let's see. Kids. I got fur baby kids. Now this is the one that still lives here. He's got autistic. He is Michael. He is 23 now. We usually do a family cruise um, once a year, but we haven't really done that. We've done Disney with all the kids, and 2 3 years right before the pandemic, we did Universal. Like it takes 3 or 4 years for us to save up for a trip like that. So because we don't want to worry about how much you're spending. So that's how we do it. And it's so great because you can get Disney gift cards and Universal gift cards. So you don't ever have to use cash or your credit card, which I'm always afraid of them getting jeopardized. So, but after with all this, I'm only down to one credit card now. So it helps me stay in check. I really don't want to be in debt. Everything I have is paid for, and I'm glad for that. I am glad for that. Um, I have a dog down here. My feet keeps moving around. Um, so I always make purses like handbags and purses for gifts. So I'm going to get a new sewing machine so I can start making them and put them in the shop in town because everyone goes, why don't you do that? And I said, well, I've only done I find out what people's favorite thing is and I make a purse out of it. Like um, my daughter-in-law loves Harry Potter, so they have one side of the purse is a house that she likes, and the other one's the map. So it's pretty cool. I like that. I'm always cool about that. I got my fur baby sitting here looking at me like I'm crazy. But I hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend the last few days. And I know I did. I was trying to start some new projects, and the goats just testing me, which is fine. You know, I think about it. I'd rather them get out, hang out over there where all the trees have fell down, because that's what they were doing. They were going to the trees, laying on their sides and just eating and eating and eating, which I don't mind that, but that side's not fenced in anymore, because that's another problem we have. Our neighbors' pecan trees came across their property, ripped out the fence, and now laying on our property. And we're trying to figure out, how do we clean that up? And they have not come and asked us if they can come clean up their trees. So I don't think they care. So we want to clean them up and not them get mad at us, even though the whole entire tree and the roots are on our property now. They came pretty far. So, I gotta show you. Oh, come here. Hi, say hi. Doobies. This is Devis. This is my 2-year-old pug. I got him right before we moved to Georgia, because we had a homestead in Maryland, up on the mountains. I know, isn't he so cute? I just couldn't say no. I've always wanted one. But you know what? He has more energy than I ever thought a dog would have. I mean, I have Corgis. My oldest Corgi was herder, and of course he's retired. Y'all seen Deacon. He's 13 years old, but he still likes to get in there and play with the baby goats. Mama's not happy about that, but he does like to do it. Yep. I've actually got him on a special diet, because I think he weighs too much. He ain't losing no pound, but he don't ever stop moving. I know you never stop moving. So I just assume maybe he's supposed to be this big. I mean, I've took him to the vet going, I control what he eats. He eats a special clean diet, and he's still, I know you're still gaining weight, buddy. So, ooh. All right. So, yeah. Come here, Brutai. You want to see everybody? Come here. Can you get up? I know, you're so big. There we go. Everybody, this is Brutus. His daddy is the Corky, and his mom is our pit bull. And they're both very old. And they ended up, son was babysitting. And we didn't think she could, because she never had a heat cycle, ever. So don't let that fool you when you have puppies, because she never had one. And we got 11 of those. But he's a cutie. He's very spoiled. He was bottle fed. He's also camera shy, but he's got his own little TikTok channel, because he loves, in the morning, all he does is talk and complain. So, yeah. All right, big boy. No, I can't pick you up. Now, he's about as tall as his dad. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us. And I'm going to leave you now. And I'm sorry I got on here and ramped about somebody that was being rude. But thank you all for watching my channel. I hope to see you at the next live. And I hope you like my future videos. Bye-bye. You have a good evening. I always have problems turning this off, because I just don't know what I'm doing. I can do it on the computer, but I can't do it. Bye-bye.